Hello, hello. Welcome everyone to Black Moon Goddess Intuition. I am Black Moon, Rasmika. I'm going to be doing the new moon, the new supermoon and Capricorn reading. Tomorrow is the new moon in Capricorn. It will be coming into the full moon, into the new moon phase around, it's going to be coming in the new moon phase around 5:20-ish, 5:25-ish in the morning, Friday morning. So I'm just going to tap into the energy. I've been meditating on it most of the day. And happy Capricorn season. Today is the official first day of the Capricorn season, and it is the winter solstice. So you guys do your rituals for the winter solstice and things like that. This is a time of hibernation. This is the dark time of the year. Today is the shortest day of the year. We're kicking off the last lunar cycle of the year. And we're kicking off the winter solstice, and we're kicking off Capricorn season. So there's a lot of intense energy going on. Capricorn is a cardinal sign, or a cardinal earth sign. It's all about discipline. It's all about climbing that ladder, but also trying to be fluid. Its affirmation is I use, which means as the Capricorn energy uses whatever is at its disposal to achieve its goals, to move forward, to climb that mountain, right? So we're going to be focusing on that energy. So we're going to get into it, okay? I am going to be pulling different cards. I might be doing a couple of different spreads. We'll see. But let's get this party started. I hope everyone had a great week. I hope everyone is ready for the holiday. Christmas is this weekend. So happy holidays, everybody, for those of you that celebrate Christmas. Hey. All right, so I'm going to clear the air for me. I'm going to clear the air for you. All right. So, like I said, we're meditating on the energies, and this energy is all about wrapping up, right? We're wrapping up, like I said, the final lunar cycle of 2022. The next major moon phase, which will be the full moon, will be in January. So I'm kind of feeling like this is all about wrapping up things or getting things in order. So it's like, get your house in order, right? Before the end of the year, you want to make sure that you clean out your house. You do some cleaning, get things taken out of the closets, things like that. I'm also feeling that for a lot of you, if you haven't been feeling the best, like you haven't been feeling well, or you've just been like tired and drained, I feel like this is due to people around you that are ciphering your energy. So just be mindful of how and where and with whom you spend your time and energy on and with. And is it something that you really want to do? If it's not, then kindly decline. You're not obligated by any means. Okay. So I'm going to pull a couple of the Moonology cards. We're going to start off with that. And I will read a couple of things from the book just to go over some things that I may not pick up on. I am an intuitive reader. I am a medium. I come from a long line of psychics, mediums, light workers, things of that nature. So just because something may say it, or the typical definition of a card is blah, 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 I'm not really necessarily going by that. I'm going to go by the energy that I get off of the card. Okay, so we're going to pick 3 cards. Let's get the prayer started and let's get it on. Thank you, God, Source Spirit, my angels, my ancestors, and my orishas. I thank you for being here with me and touching me this morning and guiding me throughout the day. I should be with me right now to give the collective a message for this new supermoon in Capricorn, this last lunar cycle, for their greatest and highest good, moving into and out of 2022 and into 2023. What can the next 6 months bring? What is a message that is clear and concise? May it be for their greatest and highest good. May it be for their greatest and highest evolution. May they get confirmation or advice that is the confirmation or advice that is needed or required. Ashe. Conclusions are within reach. I'm going to put it back because I wasn't done shuffling. It says conclusions are in reach. And there it is again. I'm going to take it because I have to. Okay, and that is the full moon eclipse. So this is a lot of very strong, forceful energy. It brings about new beginnings. It's a time to release things on a major scale. So going into 2023, out of 2022 and into 2023, this is definitely a time to let go of a lot of things that have been holding you back, things that you have been holding on to that have been stagnating your progress, stifling your creativity, keeping you stuck in a loop or pattern. It's feeling, like I said, conclusions are within reach. So I feel like this time is coming to an end, but I also feel like there is going to be some more things that are going to come up. Once this cycle ends, there's going to be another cycle that comes through. And once that cycle comes in, there's going to be some lessons. Well, there are going to be some tests for you to make sure that you are ready to move on to this next level. Okay. 2 more, please. 2 more. I'm hearing be mindful. So this is being mindful of your thoughts, be mindful of your actions, be mindful of the things that you do. Because so many of us are moving. Okay. We got 2 more cards, but I'm going to get to it in a minute. Human beings are so set in moving in autopilot. We very rarely have original thoughts. Most of the things that we think, do, say, even from the jobs, relationships, the way we raise our children, the way we talk, the way we dress, the way we move in society has been either learned, imprinted, conditioned, indoctrinated, or projected onto us. It's not something that we thought of ourselves. And once we get to a certain age or a certain point in our journey, we come to realize that we've been living our life in autopilot, and half of the things that we do, say, the way we move, the way we've been showing up in life is not who we truly are, and it doesn't really fit us. That's why so many people are struggling. That's why so many people are unhappy. That's why so many people are dealing with depression and anxiety and people pleasing and all these other things, because you're trying to fit a mold that is not for you. Conclusions are within reach. Next one, communication is key. This is saying that you need to not stand on your laurels. This means you need to stand on your laurels, right? Meaning that you need to stick up for yourself, stand up for yourself, speak when you need to speak. So if you want to say no to something, then say no. Stop always jumping to say yes. Even if you can say yes, take time, and maybe next time be like, no, let me think about it for a minute, and really take some time to think about it instead of just jumping and being the rescuer. So it's not your job necessarily to rescue some people or to rescue anyone. If sometimes people are meant to take their bumps and bruises, right? People are meant to take their bumps and bruises. Okay. And the third one is step out of your comfort zone, the North Node. This is where you're going, right? Your North Node is where you're going, what you came into this life to achieve. Your South Node is your past. That is your past karma, your past cycles, your past lives, the karma that you're trying to get rid of in this life, correct? And then the North Node is the direction in which you're going, okay? I feel like we have a full moon eclipse. We have the new moon in Gemini, and we have the North Node. Sorry. All right. So let's see what we have here. Full moon eclipse. Conclusions are within reach. It says, attuned to the moon. That which is meant for me will not pass me by. Okay. It says, doors which slam shut now wait a minute. It says, doors which slam shut now will not reopen. It's time for you to get back on track. Forgiveness will set you free of karma. Meditation, paramya, and yoga nidra are all recommended now. Concede control, and let events unfold. Full moons are nearly always about climaxes and very often about conclusions. Full moon eclipses are the same, but on steroids. The full moon eclipse can be hard to handle because it portends change something many of us are uncomfortable with. But change is part of life, and this card, no matter when you pull it, reminds you of the fact. The full moon eclipse can also give us a glimpse into what Carl Jung called the shadow self. Work with your darkness. Okay, like I said, there are some things that are going to be coming up for you. But this is telling you that this phase is over. So once this door shuts, once that door closes, it will not reopen. So now is the time to shove everything out that door that needs to go and close it for good, right? Because that door is closed. Now you're going to come into a place of communication. Once that door closes, you're going to be able to honor yourself, speak up for yourself, be that speaker box for yourself, right? Standing on a podium, standing on your pulpit, whatever it may be, but you're going to be able to communicate effectively here. All right, new moon in Gemini. New moon in Gemini, attuned to the moon. Write a list of all the people you love most and see if you're prioritizing them. So this is about speaking with those people that are closer to you. This is also having that internal dialogue with yourself that is positive, not negative, right? It says time to tell someone how you feel. Don't be all in your head and not in your heart. Someone is flirting with you. Read more books. Gemini is a sign of communication and socializing of ideas and travel. The energy around it and around this card, no matter when you pull it, is speedy, gossip, flirtatious. The new moon in Gemini is a wonderful time to get out and socialize. Gemini loves to chat. One thing to be aware of is that this card can also indicate being mentally scattered. Daily meditations will help to unscramble crossed wires in your brain. Again, this is that internal, like I said, that internal narrative. So you want to make sure that you are meditating, you are taking time out for yourself, you are understanding your thoughts, your emotions. That's why I said a lot of us are on autopilot. Do you even know what you really believe? Do you know what you really want? If you don't, meditation will help. And there are different types of meditation. It's not always about sitting still with your eyes closed and all of that. There are active meditations where you're actually moving the body and engaging the physical self as well as the psychological, mental, and intuitive self It's a full body meditation. Yoga is a practice that incorporates meditation with physical movement of the body. Okay. I feel like there is something coming as far as the relationship is concerned here with the Gemini card. For a lot of us, I feel like this is a time of, I keep hearing reconciliation, but I kind of feel like if it is a reconciliation and you come into contact, say a new love comes in, right? And you don't know this person in this life, it's a reconciliation of a past life. So you've known them in a past life. They've come back into this life with you. You guys are reconciling and you're getting back together on that note. But on another note, I'm also feeling like this also has to do with the conversation that you have with your loved ones, and people that you deal with every day. So some of you might be doing, it may be a work romance. Okay, I don't recommend work romances, but y'all grown. And we have step out of your comfort zone. All of this has to do with stepping out of your comfort zone. Because once that, like I said, once that door shuts, it's done. But what is for you will not pass you by. So that means whatever is closed behind that door, it was meant to go. It wasn't meant to go with you on this next path, on this next leg of your journey. It was meant to be shut away, gone away for good, forever and always. Okay? This is a time of great transformation, great evolution, changing of the spirit, changing of the personal soul, changing of the Kai, right? This is all about evolution of the spirit, evolution of the mind, evolution of the physical self. Of those of you that are in this energy where you are fine-tuning yourselves, your lives, your goals, your motives, make sure that when you are stepping into this new phase or this new leg of your journey, you are changing your mindset as well as your physical environment, okay? You have to elevate on a deeper level, not just superficial. This is calling you to be, what's the word? I want to say determined, but it's not determined. You're to be focused on what it is that you want, where it is you're trying to go, how you're going to get it, what resources do you have to achieve said goal, whether it's a relationship goal, whether it's a career goal, whether it's a personal goal, whether it's a physical goal, whether it's a mental goal. And maybe you want to stop worrying so much. Maybe you want to stop being a people pleaser so much. Maybe you want to stop feeling like you're living a life of obligation and you don't have any control of your life. There are ways to go about that. This new moon is telling you to wrap up all of this stuff from this year and years prior. Because I feel like 2023 is going to be like boom. Because the 3 and the 2, they add up to a 5. And 5 is all about change. So this year coming up is all about dramatic, inevitable changes. These are changes that are going to be long-lasting. These are changes that are going to be in effect for a while. These are changes that are going to be soul-changing, life-changing, life-altering. Very high frequency, very high on the transformative scale. I see a lot of blues and a lot of purples on the board with these 3 cards. And we do have some oranges and things of that nature, but they're still purple and they're still blue here. So this is all about your third eye, your intuition, and your communication. Can you communicate with divine wisdom and divine knowledge from a divine higher place? And when I say divine place, I mean being your authentic self. I'm not saying that you got to go out here and spout out scriptures and all of these things and esoteric knowledge and occultism and all of these things. No, this is you showing up to the point where you're not going to have to speak it out of your mouth. It'll be oozing out of you, out of your energy field, out of your aura, right? It's not It's not something, it's like the game, I keep hearing the game is to be sold, not told, right? You're going to show it. You're not going to have to tell it. But there's more than one way to communicate, right? You don't always have to communicate verbally. You can use your body language. You can write. You can sing. You can use other forms of expression to communicate. Not necessarily spoken word, but your spoken word is your most powerful. Your spoken and written word is your most powerful word. Every time we speak, we say a spell. So be careful what you say. Be careful what you think, because every time we think something, 9 times out of 10, it becomes a reality. So watch your thoughts, watch your speech. Be mindful always of what you say, what you think, what you do, what you put into your body. And when I say what you put into your body, I mean what it is that you digest mentally, physically, emotionally. What do you see? What do you smell? What do you touch? What do you taste? You know? Be in complete harmony with yourself and your environment. Step out of your comfort zone. The North Node. I'm going to go over that. It says step out of your comfort zone. There's a strong feeling when you get this card that it's time to leave the past behind somehow, because you are headed in the right direction. If you want to be happy and fulfilled, you need to get going towards doing the thing that scares you within reason. Like I said, step out of your comfort zone. Do something different. This card is all about living your life's purpose, which is possibly what you've been asking about. It's urging you to dare to do something different with your life and your direction to take action. So you are willing to follow through and lead a life you were incarnated to live. Again, why did I start this thing? I started this video talking about incarnations in your lives and the energies and the karmas and the things of that nature. When we come into this life with karmic baggage. We are here to clear out that karmic baggage as well as the karmic baggage that we accumulate during this life. So just be mindful. Okay? It says, if you finally find the courage to make the leap, there's a good chance you'll come to ask yourself, why did I wait so long? And this has a lot to do with us getting out of that mindset that things has to be hard. Okay? Yes, nothing worth having was easy. Everything that you work for, that you put your time, your energy, your blood, sweat, and tears into, you appreciate it more than something that is just handed to you, right? So for a lot of us, it's all about being able to live life on purpose. Live life the way we want to, on our terms, by our beliefs, marching to the beat of our own drum. Okay? Attuned to the moon. I know I'm headed in the right direction. Additional meanings. You're headed for something which feels like destiny. You need to face a fear and get over it. Time to stop obsessing about someone or something. Stand on your own 2 feet. You've got this. The North Node is where the moon crosses the ecliptic going north. It's a karmic point, and on the horoscope chart shows us what we need to do and where we need to go in our life, with our life, to find satisfaction, fulfillment, and happiness. The North Node is a karmic astrological point that reminds us, to paraphrase Andre Guy, that in order to discover new oceans, you have to be prepared to lose sight of the shore. And I really, really dig that, because it's like you have to take a leap of faith. You have to, in order to live the destiny or live the life that you came here to live. Okay? We're going to... No. I'm going to pull a crystal wisdom card and see what is going on with this. we are having a lot, is like I said, this is a time of new beginnings. This is a time to re-strategize, rethink, recalibrate, call in what it is that you really want. The new moon is all about manifestation. Manifestation takes place in the dark, under the cover of night. Anyone that's a light worker or anything like that, witches, warlocks, you do magic spells, things of that. Most of you know that you do things on the cover of night. In the darkness, you will find the light. Right? I also get that with this, since this is a super new moon, the energy is super intense. The past couple of moon phases have been very, very intense, high vibe energy. So this is no different. And it's the end of the lunar cycle for 2022. So there's a lot going on with the energy here. So take advantage of it. Use it to your best of your ability. Think about all the resources that you have. Think about what it is that you want. Think about what it is that you're trying to achieve. Think about what it is that you're trying to leave behind. What don't you want to go into next year doing? Don't make superficial New Year's resolutions. Make New Year's resolutions that are attainable, first of all, realistic, that you can actually do, that you will actually do. Because let's just be honest, when we make New Year's resolutions to ourselves and we don't keep them, guess what? You're telling the universe that you are asking for that not to come. You can't even keep a promise to yourself, so therefore promises from others will not come. Anyways, that's for whoever. All right. 3 cards, please. I feel like even though it's been a very difficult season for a lot of the collective, I feel like people have been going through it lately. There is hope at the end of all of it. There is a silver lining. Don't give up. Keep pushing forward. You will have whatever it is that you need to be successful moving forward. This time of hopelessness and it's like I said, it's like that energy of waiting for things to change. It's a cycle. You're in the middle of changing cycles right now, so it's not going to always be a smooth turnover. And some of you are going through an awakening. And I'm going to tell you right now, from someone that's gone through several awakenings. And no, it's not just one awakening and poof, oh, it's over. No, there's levels to this shit. So you will have multiple awakenings. The more you move up the ladder spiritually. And you will understand that with each elevation, you become more and more in tune with yourself and the universe, of how it works, of the laws of attraction, the laws of assumption, all of the clairs. Your clairs become more on point. Your clairaudience, your clairsenses, your things of that nature. So if you're going through an awakening and you're feeling like your life just fell apart, understand that all of this happens for a reason. Awakenings, transformation, going through evolutionary changes spiritually, physically, mentally, and emotionally is not an easy task. It's not something that you could just wake up from one day and be like, oh, it's all great. I'm so enlightened. I'm woke. No, that's not how it works. Evolution, being woke, having an awakening, kundalini rising, things of that nature are very difficult. A lot of people, when they go through awakenings, suffer from depression and anxiety, feeling like they're losing their mind because everything that they've known has been fabricated. They understand. The veil has been taken over. The smoke has been cleared off the mirror. So a lot of things they don't understand because they're just coming into this, right? For others of us that have gone through several awakenings, we understand that, okay, sometimes that junk ain't going to be simple. Most of the time, it's not going to be simple, and there's going to be a period of darkness, that void that we have to go through. We have to go through that darkness to come out on the other side enlightened, evolved, being better people, being better spirits, being better souls. Okay? All right. Expanded awareness. Conclusions are within reach. This is, what did I just say? You're expanding your awareness. You're expanding your consciousness. You're expanding your thoughts, your mind, your emotion, your understanding of the universe, how it works. The understanding of your life and how it works. The understanding of people in your life and how they work. What makes them tick. Okay? I also feel like there's going to be a lot going on as far as relationships goes. So if you've been in the middle of like an up and down relationship, or, you know, you've been trying to get into a relationship, you've been trying to get out of a relationship, it's all going to have to do with the way you speak, the way you communicate your needs, wants, and desires. Okay? It's just that simple. It's going to be the way that you come across. So a lot of people be like, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. It's what you say and it's how you say it. Because you can say the most derogatory things in the sweetest voice. It still doesn't take away the fact that you just done called this person whatever. You done just degraded this person. Okay? The same thing. Okay. Communication is key. Can I get a card for that? Okay. We got gratitude, which is hedonite, and azurite is expanded awareness. Communication, we got gratitude. This is all about speaking with spirit, okay? This is letting you know that you need to have gratitude, thanks, reverence for God, source, spirit, however you see divinity, don't come for me. You know? And like I said, there's a lot of purple and blues on the board. Lots of it. So this is all about expanded awareness, expanding your consciousness, being consciously aware of your subconscious, being consciously aware of your self-awareness, focusing on your personal growth and spiritual development. Also being fully committed to the process. Okay? Be thankful for where you are. Be thankful for what you realize. Be thankful for what you lost. Be thankful for what you gained. Because every loss is an opportunity for a gain. Things are taken away to make room for what is really supposed to be there. But of course, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. So therefore, we do have free will. How we use that free will is up to us. Now, if we use our free will and we end up in a pickle, then guess what? That's on us. There's nobody else to blame. Okay, and we also have step out of your comfort zone, past life, lapis lazuli. So this is mighty funny that I've been speaking about past lives and everything, reincarnation and things like that for this new moon. This new moon for me is really giving me that energy of things from the past. So it's like things from the past that you need to get over, whether it's a past, whether you brought it in from a past life, or you whether it came in with you from the past life, or you accumulated that type of karma in this life. It's all about stepping out of who you were, what you think, how you see yourself, and in the direction you think you need to go. It's being honest with yourself. The past, present, and future self. Again, the past is done. You cannot go back and change it. So whatever it is that's keeping you stuck or keeping you stagnant or keeping you in this box, let it go. For the simple fact is, you can't change it. It's already done. Now is the time to change or do whatever it is that you're trying to do, implement whatever it is trying to implement. A lot of you need to get a routine together. This is a morning and an evening routine. There's something that you need to do every morning. Make a routine of it, right? Meditation, number one. Meditation, prayer, and contemplation. These are three different things. Meditation, prayer, and contemplation, right? Meditation is to clear your mind and to focus so you can connect with spirit, right? Prayer is a petition to spirit. Contemplation and meditation, reflection, meditative reflection and meditative contemplation is when you wait and hear for the answer from spirit. Okay? So you need to get these meditative practices going. Some of you need to start an exercise routine. A lot of you need to get into a healthy place of being. That means make this vessel fertile ground for the expansion that you're trying to embody. Because you can't embody something more if you're full already with toxicity, bad karma, fear, anxiety, depression, always filling your plate with other people's food instead of eating your own, if you dig me. You know, things of that nature. So just be mindful of where you're putting your time and your energy. This new moon is telling you to call in what it is that you really want on the biggest, grandest scale possible. Once you do that, you're able to chop it down and put it into attainable measurements, right? There's a lot of expansion coming in. This is an expansion of abundance. This is an expansion of knowledge, wisdom, understanding, direction, clarity, like really, really digging deep into what it is that you're grateful for, what it is that you don't want to repeat, what it is that you want to completely close the door on and move forward from. Now, once you make these decisions to close the door on A, B, C, X, Y, Z, whatever it may be, you have to make a conscious effort to implement a new strategy, a new habit, a new way of being, a new way of thinking, a new way of doing. So say you want to quit smoking, right? So the easiest way to quit smoking is not smoke, right? Easier said than done. So instead of smoking, maybe you'll chew a piece of gum, or maybe you'll go for a run. You're going to replace your bad habit or your bad or your negative emotion, vibration, whatever it is that is not positive. You're going to replace the old narrative with a new positive narrative. This is rewriting your story. This is also helping you rewire your brain and rewiring your systems within you to move and operate in a different way. So for a little while, it's going to be, you're going to have to consciously remind yourself to do this or to feel this or whatever it may be until it becomes second nature, until it runs on autopilot. You're changing your autopilot settings, if you will. Okay? All right. Let's see. All right. I also feel like there is some things that are not going to be shown to you just yet because you're not ready. This is that where it says conclusions are within reach. The conclusions are within reach, but you're not going to know when until you get this expanded awareness. So again, that's that Kundalini energy, that evolutionary, that spiritual evolutionary type of energy. Once your third eye is open and you're able to see things on a spiritual, universal, cosmic, almost ethereal level, that's going to expand your consciousness. This is going to expand your awareness. This is going to expand your wisdom and knowledge of the way the universe works and the way it works in your life. Okay, you're going to understand the law of attraction a lot better. You're going to understand the law of assumption. You're going to understand cause and effect. You're going to understand polarity. You're going to understand vibration. You're going to understand what number synchronicities mean. You're going to understand what animal totems mean. When you see certain animals, like you're going to understand a lot more clearer what is happening, why it happens, what it means when it happens, what to look for when you see certain signs and symbols. So this new moon is bringing in, is opening you up to receive what God has for you, whether you're elevating your spiritual knowledge, or whether you're elevating or transforming your work goals, your career goals, your finance goals, your goals with your family, your mindset with work, your mindset with relationships, your mindset with money, things of that nature. It's about reprogramming here. That is what I'm feeling. I'm really feeling like this new supermoon is about reprogramming, redoing your operating systems, unlearning so you can relearn things. This is all about unlearning so you can relearn. Okay? Expanded awareness, gratitude, and past life. This is all telling me that there is something that's going to be coming in from a past life that is going to help you understand where it is that you're going in this life. And this is in all areas, because everything affects one area always affects another area. It's not just, oh, it's going to stay bubbled in this finance arena, or it's going to stay bubbled in this family arena. Everything is connected. Butterfly effect, right? If you make a change in one area, it is bound to affect every other area in your life. For good or for bad or indifferent, that's up to you. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Can I get clarification, please? What conclusions are within reach? Yeah, we got the King of Pentacles here. This is letting me know that you are coming into a place of stability. You're coming to a place of security. You're coming to a place of understanding, reliability, accountability. This is also showing me that you are going to be able to get out of financial constraints if you've been in that type of place recently. Like if your finances haven't been the greatest. The King of Pentacles is all about that bread. You see that pile of gold? This is my Daddy Warbucks card. Right? So I really feel like you're going to come into a place that's going to expand your resources, or the things that are going to bring in revenue for you, money. We have Judgment. Communication is key, and gratitude. We have Judgment. This for me is letting me know that you are climbing the ladder. Judgment is all about the final day, right? This is a judgment call when all the spirits rise and God comes and judges everybody. And you go to heaven, you go to hell, or whatever, limbo, however you see the afterlife, right? So Judgment Day is all about reading your sins and where you're going and things of that nature, and weighing your heart on the scales of life. You're going to be moving up. The window, the door has been open for you to move higher up, to move up. So be thankful. And it all has to do with the gratitude. Gratitude is in the middle of this reading. So just be thankful for where you are, how far you've come, even the fact that you've got more work to do. Be thankful for that, because if you feel like your work is done, you're lost already. We never stop learning. We never stop growing. We never stop evolving until the day we die. And then we don't stop then either, because it continues in the afterlife, just on a spiritual level. Once we leave these physical vessels behind, our souls still elevate. They still grow. Everything we do in this physical life is for our spiritual evolution, our spiritual growth, not necessarily for this physical plane, because everything that's on this 3D plane is either dead or dying. Period. So be thankful. Be thankful for the opportunities. Be thankful for the experiences, whether they're good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. Don't beat yourself up for not always being in your highest energy, for not always operating as an evolved individual, as an evolved man or an evolved woman. It's a process. Trust the process. There's a lot of steps to climb. There's a lot of steps to climb to get to this. But you're doing that. She's doing it, and she's doing it naked down there. You can see her, right? She's being her most authentic self. All right, next card, please. This new moon in Capricorn energy is very, very, ooh. And look at that, the Four of Wands. This is all about coming together. This is all about building a foundation. This is all about connections and romance. This is all about things from things coming together, people coming together, relationships, things of that nature. This is a foundation being built. You see these two people, they're happy. They're building a foundation. They're having a good time. So some of you is getting out of your comfort zone, past lives with the lack of Lazuli. I feel like somebody from your past life is coming back into your to your life now. That is going to help you step into a new way of being, a new way of doing, a new way of living. Right? Oh, excuse me, guys. All right, we're going to do some clarifications here. And we got the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. They are definitely new opportunities coming your way. There are definitely new things happening in your physical world. You're not going to be so restricted, okay? Can I get more for this expanded awareness and conclusions are within reach, please? Can I get some more for this expanded awareness and conclusions are within reach, please? There's that Ace of Pentacles again. Definitely telling me that things are changing. All right. Conclusions are within reach. Expanded awareness. We got the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles can mean a loss, being left out in the cold, financial restrictions, things of that nature, but it can also mean a windfall. So it says conclusions are within reach and expanded awareness. And we got the King of Pentacles. This for me will be a windfall. This is telling me that remember when I said those of you that's been in financial, a little bit of financial things have been tight for you, you're coming to an end. Those things are coming to an end for you. And when it does, be thankful. I don't know if y'all saw that. Something just fell. Okay, anyway. I feel like this, you're going to get an expanded view and of a bigger picture view of what's going on with your finances. You're going to be able to make better decisions. I feel like that's hard, this time of hard way of going, of hard living, of living paycheck to paycheck, foot to mouth type thing is going to come to an end soon. Okay? Some more, please. Conclusions are within reach. Your financial constraints, your financial restrictions, your things being tight for you financially are going to be coming to an end. Conclusions are being met. Expanded awareness, please. Expanded awareness, please. Wow. Expanded awareness, please. Thank you. Look, expanded awareness when it comes to family, when it comes to your emotions, when it comes to what it is that you really want, what's really going to make you happy, what it is that is going to bring your family together. You're having an expanded awareness. I also feel like this is also something to do with this past life energy. So this could be people from your past life. This could be people on the other side coming in to bring you knowledge, bring you wisdom, to help you out. Past loved ones, friends, family, deities that are your guides in this life. I feel. This King of Pentacles, please. Can I get more for this King of Pentacles? For this new moon in Capricorn. New moon in Capricorn. King of Pentacles, please. And this is an earth sign, too. The King of Pentacles is Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. So this could be, that could be a sign of someone that is coming in with this energy, this masculine, earth energy, type of thing. And look, we got the King of Cups for the King of Pentacles. So this earth sign, this masculine earth sign energy, doesn't have to be a man, but they hold masculine earth sign energy. So they could be a masculine Virgo or Capricorn or Taurus, or somebody that holds that type of energy, you know. But there is some type of romantic interest here, and they also want to come in and help you with your finances. So this person could be a water sign that is holding a lot of earth energy, okay? Which means that this is a water sign that is very reliable, that is very stable, that is not, that is emotionally mature. Let's just say that, okay? Communication is key. We have the Eight of Wands, which is all about communication. This is fast communication. This could be downloads. And I really feel with judgment that you are getting downloads. Those of you that are going through this awakening, that are understanding that they are going in the middle of a transformation, so on and so forth, things like that, you're going to be getting downloads. You're going to be communicating with higher beings, your higher selves, your ancestors, deities, things of this nature, things, people in other beings in other dimensions, higher dimensions, other frequencies, things of that nature. Some of you may be coming in contact with extraterrestrials and things of that nature. But there is this energy of having communication with higher level energies, higher beings, higher conscious conversations, not mundane three-dimensional type of thing. This has a bigger type of feel to it. So I'm getting downloads here. So communication is key. This is being aware of your thoughts, being aware of your mental faculties, being aware of the words that are coming out of your mouth, being aware of why you say what you say, being aware of how you say what you say, things of that nature. Who you talk to, even who are you saying these things to? How are you letting people communicate with you? Things of that nature. Okay? Gratitude. Give gratitude for the wish fulfillment. What did I say? I said you're going to be coming out of this financial constraint and moving into a more peaceful, harmonious place. And when you do, I said give thanks. Give thanks. Gratitude. Wish fulfillment. Inner peace. Things of that nature. Don't be smug thinking that it was all you, because it wasn't you. Okay? It was God. It was source. It was spirit. It was your ancestors. However you see divinity, it was, source. You didn't do this on your own. You've had help from the other side. A lot of you. Okay? Judgment. What is this judgment card, please? I do see a lot of good things coming in. Judgment. The Four of Wands again. Double confirmation. Double confirmation. I'll also get 1111 with that. And this is the number 20. With a 4. So 24. That may be significant for somebody. the number 24, which breaks down to a 6, which is all about creation, which is all about growth, which is all about things coming into fruition for you. So I feel like there's definitely something happening that is in its final stages. Okay? So you're going to be coming into a place of security. You're going to be coming into a place of stability. You're going to be coming into a place of meeting and connecting with like-minded people. It's going to be unexpected. I think that this communication from somebody, for some of you, this is somebody basically they're shooting their shot. With the 4 of Wands on here twice, somebody's getting engaged, somebody's getting married, somebody's going to be getting into a committed relationship here. For the rest of you, this is being committed on your path and on your growth and being committed to yourself. Okay. Step out of your comfort zone. Can I get clarification for that, please? Step out of your comfort zone. 10 of Swords. That means this is an end. Stepping out of your comfort zone. It's over with. This is a done data. This cycle is over. You repeating stuff. You staying stuck. You staying stagnant. You stifling yourself. You not being able to understand where it is that you're going, how you're going to get there. All of these things. You're going to be able to step out of your comfort zone and step off that. It's like the Fool card, right? You're stepping off into the unknown on a leap of faith, on a wing and a prayer almost. But it's like, you're not worried. You're not worried. We're stepping out of your comfort zone before led to anxiety and things of that nature. It's not happening this time. It's not happening this time. It's a done data. Once you take that leap of faith and get out of this bubble that you've been living in all of this time, and you actually bust your own honey bubble, you're going to be able to see where it is that you've been keeping yourself stagnant and why you've been doing this for so long. And once you do, you're going to end that cycle of stabbing yourself in the back, of being your own worst enemy. And you're not going to let anybody else do it to you either. You're no longer going to let people stifle you. You're no longer going to let somebody put you in a box. You're no longer going to let people tell you how to live your life, what you should do, how you should do it, who you should talk to, who you shouldn't talk to, what career you should have, what state you should live in, whoop-de-whoop, shoot the goose, everything that everybody is trying to control you with. It's a done data. And speaking up for yourself is part of that. Letting people know, hey, you don't have a right to come in my life and tell me how to live my life. It's my life. My mistakes are my mistakes. My lessons are my lessons. My triumphs are my triumphs. My rewards are my rewards. Good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. This is my life to live, and every experience is mine to have. Okay. Past life, lapis lazuli, please, Spirit. Thank you for these messages. Thank you for these messages. I also, like I said, this gratitude and this inner peace, this wish fulfillment is right in the middle of the reading. So this is the energy. Everything that is happening, everything that has happened up until this point and that will happen from this point on is to get you to get to a place of harmony, inner peace, harmony, wish fulfillment. No more of this self-sacrificing, being a martyr, type of energy. Is getting out of that self-sacrificial energy. That's a done data. It's over. You're no longer going to kill yourself for the benefit or comfort of someone else. Past life. I think a lot of you are dealing with a lot of past life trauma right now. A lot of that is coming back. Even if it's not trauma, it's all about the karma that was left. The energy signature of the karma that was left. Some of you are definitely paid your karmic debts. Some of you have not. Those of you that have not, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it. And things are going to be taken from you so you can get to where you need to be. So if you get to a point where you're like, okay, I was doing so well, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, The rug has been pulled from under me. What is happening? Blase blah, wooty woot, shoot the goose. Past lives, going from choppy waters to smoother waters. So this is, again, the things that have been going wrong or not going the way you planned. It all has to do with your past life karma, your past life drama, your past life energies, and also the energies, the karma that you've built up in this life. Okay? All of that is coming to an end, because you're going to stop holding yourself hostage and keep punishing yourself for the same things over and over again. No one is perfect, and no one can live a perfect life. No one. No one living on the earth is perfect. No one. So stop beating yourself up over and over and over again for past mistakes, for past hurts, for when people have betrayed you, for when you've let people get away with things, or when you've done things that you aren't so proud of. Stop beating yourself up. Forgive yourself. Recognize what you've done. Forgive yourself. Move on. And don't let anybody else be able to hold that against you either. Because as long as someone else can hold something against you, you're not over it, and you haven't forgiven yourself for it. So you're going to continue to beat yourself up too. Every time you think about it, every time that thought comes into mind, you could be riding down the street, had nothing to do with nothing, and all of a sudden a very bad betrayal, or a hurt relationship, or a conversation, or an event pops up in your mind that rubbed you the wrong way, that where you weren't acting in your highest self. All of that can go away. All of that's going to go away when you close that door. When these conclusions are done, when the fat lady has sung, that door is shut, and it is shut forever. There's not going to be a crack. There's not going to be a crevice. There's not going to be nothing, right? It's going to be done data. Okay. 4 of Wands, please. 4 of Wands, please. Whoa. And we got Justice. This is definitely giving me wedding vibes, because justice is all about courthouses. It's all about making something official. The 4 of Wands is all about committed relationships, foundations, things of that nature. So for some of you, you are going to be coming into a committed relationship. Some of you are going to be dealing with someone that you've been committed to, and it's going to be coming to an end. Others of you are going to be coming into a clear way of living your lives, a clear foundation for your life. This means daily routines, morning and evening meditations, or whatever the case may be. You're going to be implementing activities, strategies, practical tools within your life to help you elevate your soul, your spirit, your mind, your understanding of what's going on in your life, what has been going on, what you can do to move forward. Discernment. We have the Lover's card. This is confirmation for me, for those of you that this where you're feeling the love reading part. I don't really get love messages, but that's coming out super strong. Okay, this could be as easily as simple as a loved one from the other side is trying to come in and help you realize the truth about something in your life. Okay, it could be that. But this Lover's card for me is telling me that there is going to be some decisions that need to be made, and you need to make wise decisions based on concrete evidence, not just hearsay or emotional whims. This is using your logical and your intellectual mind together, not just being an emotional puppet or an intellectual puppet, right? It's using all of these together. Okay, what is this? And we have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the King and the Queen of Pentacles. That's a divine pair. So there is some type of romance going on. There is some type of coming together with your rightful partner type of thing. Whether it's a relationship, like a romantic relationship, or a partnership where it's business or a friendship. Because these are both Capricorns. These are both earth signs, cardinal earth signs. The King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So you're coming into a place of reliability. Somebody that's loyal. Somebody that is determined. Someone that is just as determined as you are. Someone that is just has just as much resource savviness as you do. Someone that is going to come to the table with what you got or better. Somebody that's going to understand your drive and your ambition, right? What is this? 8 of Wands and 10 of Swords. Okay, so somebody is going to communicate something of unhappiness. I feel like there's been regrets. There's been just disappointment after disappointment. There's been arguments. There's been fighting. There's been infighting. So for some of you, this is infighting within the family, within your family dynamic, whether it's your siblings, whether it's you and your children, or you and your parents, your aunties, your uncles. It's within the family dynamic, right? So this is telling me that there's gonna be some type of communication that's gonna have to come through. There's gonna be a family talk, a family meeting, maybe. There's gonna be something where, what's the word? It's gonna be something where you're gonna have an uncomfortable conversation. You're gonna have to speak your truth, good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. Okay. And that's going to also force you to step out of that hiding place. Step out of that place of being like, oh, if I say that, then they're going to see me like this. Bump that junk. Because as it is right now, however this situation is playing out for you, it's leaving you in a place of regret, of sorrow, of feeling like, oh, woulda, coulda, shoulda, or stuff like that. This is telling me that this is from past lives. This is from early in your childhood. This is from adolescence. This is something that was conditioned for you. To play victim, to be a victim. You can't be a victim your whole life. You can't be a victim anymore. That door is going to shut and it's going to close. And you're going to move forward into a more stable and secure mindset or view of yourself. Okay, what else do we have, Spirit? What else do we have, Spirit? I'm also feeling like, victory. The 6 of Wands. So we have the 6 of Swords. We have the 6 of Wands. Okay. And we also have the Lovers, which is the 6. So that's 6, 6, 6. And everybody thinks that this is a bad connotation or a bad omen, but it's really not. This is really all about growth and expansion, things coming into fruition, giving birth to new ideas, creativity. Okay? Look it up in numerology. It's a thing. It's not a bad omen. Not. There are some difficult things that are going to be coming in because we do have the 5 of Pentacles. We do have the 5 of Cups. Which are not very good cards. Let's just be honest. They're not. It's showing strife. It's showing being left out in the cold. It's showing abandonment. So some of you may have been afraid of abandonment in the past, so you haven't been able to have healthy relationships, or something of fear of abandonment, fear of rejection, fear of just not being seen for who you really are. Those type of things have kept you stagnant in all areas of your life. Understand that just because you work on one thing, or just because you feel there's a problem in one area of your life, does not mean that it does not trickle over into your other areas of your life. Okay? Be mindful of these type of things, because these things do come in handy when you're going through an awakening. Okay? This new moon is all about getting your shit together. Okay? Let's just be real. It's all about getting your ish together. Putting things prioritizing. Look, and the throat chakra is what came out. It's all about communication, right? Its meaning is purification in the throat center. The sound is hum, hum, hum. The color is sky blue. The symbol is a 16-petal sky blue lotus flower. It rules the throat, the neck, the endocrine system, and the thyroid. The element is space. That is the space, speech. Qualities is communication, expansion, discernment, purification, discernment. Okay? So if you guys want to, these mudra cards are really good. They have the different chakras. We have the solar plexus on the bottom. Okay? Which is your third chakra, solar plexus, Ram, golden yellow, vitality, determination, conscious action, divine will. Isn't that what I've been talking about? Making conscious efforts, making conscious decisions, being aware, being mindful, being aware of your self-awareness, being aware of the thoughts that you have, being aware of the feelings that you have, being aware of what's going on in your physical environment, and taking a personal inventory and see how that is correlating to what's going on internally. Right? There's 5 and 3. That makes 8. Okay? All right. So this is the Manipurna. Oh, I'm sorry. The throat chakra is the Vishuddha. The Vishuddha. 5th chakra. Okay? The solar plexus is the Manipurna. Manipura. The 3rd chakra, it is the city of gems. So that is the meaning of the chakra. It is the city of gems. The location is the solar plexus that is right above your navel. The sound or mantra is a ram, ram, ram. The color is golden yellow. Its symbol is a 10-petal yellow lotus flower. It rules the digestion. It rules digestion in the pancreas. The element is fire. And the qualities are vitality, determination, conscious action, and divine will, which is all what we've been talking about this whole reading. Divine will. Okay? Conscious action. Doing things on purpose. Living life on purpose. Doing what needs to be done for you. Okay? Do we have another one? Is there another mudra card for the collective? Is there another mudra card? One more, please, Spirit. One more, please, Spirit. One more, please, Spirit. One more, please, Spirit. The Dharma Chakra Mudra. Spiritual truth. Look at that. Spiritual truth. I will do this mudra for you since I do these every day. The Dura Chakra Mudra. All right. Just looking at it, let me see what I get. I feel there's a coming together of the spiritual world and the physical world. I feel like there's a bonding, a connection between the two that is coming. Again, this is also that energy of the Kundalini for me. Okay? It says, join the tips of the thumb and the index finger of each forming a closed circle. So that's this, right? Form the circles, hands in front of your heart Touch the tips of the joined fingers together. Left palm facing inward, right palm facing outward, like so. And you would say the affirmation. Usually I would do about 5 minutes or more, but since we're on this, we're going to say it 3 times, and that's it, okay? This is the mudra. Yes, the Dharma Chakra Mudra. The affirmation is, I awaken to the vision of my highest truth. I awaken to the vision of my highest truth. Excuse me. I awaken to the vision of my highest truth. I awaken to the vision of my highest truth. And so it is. Your throat chakra, your solar plexus. This assists in integration, illumination, and vision. What did I say? Integration. What did I say? I saw the coming together of the metaphysical and the physical realm, the spiritual and the physical realm, right? Benefits. Balances all the systems and energy centers of the body, supports full yogic breathing, enhances sense of well-being. I was breathing. I was doing meditative breaths with this mudra before even reading that it helps with the meditative breath. You see? Just by doing the mudra, automatically my body, my energy flowed with what it was for, right? All right, guys. I'm going to pull some more. All right, let's go with the Psychic Tarot. I got cards everywhere. I don't know if you guys can see my other table, all my cards. And then I have more in this little thing right here. Anyways. I haven't used these cards in a long time, so I'm gonna cleanse these cards, cleanse these cards, cleanse these cards. All right. All right, God, Source Spirit, my angels, my ancestors, my Orishas. All of those that are here with me for my greatest and highest good. Can you give me what is your recommendation of throat chakra? I can't make it up. We've got communication 3 times, people. 4 times. 4. 2 with the throat chakra. We've got communication is key, and we have the 8 of Wands. All of these have to do with communication, words, your speech, your how you communicate, how you voice your opinion, how you stand up for yourself, what you say, how you say it, when you say it, right? So the advice for this new moon basically is to speak your truth. Speak your truth. Speak your truth. Don't hold back. Get out of your comfort zone of being meek and mild and not speaking up for yourself or saying what it is that you want to say or not saying nothing. Sometimes silence is the biggest response you can ever give. And sometimes that's all you need. Okay? Number 9, suffering in silence. Your solar plexus, your mani prana. With this, it has to do with your digestion and your pancreas, vitality, determination, conscious will, and divine, conscious action and divine will. This is saying that you're suffering in silence. So there is telling me that your creativity is being stagnated at this time. It's saying that you need to not worry about this, what's out there in the fog and the haze, but know that you are moving towards something that is stable, something that is divinely guided, something that is going to help you reach your goals, something that's going to help you live the life that you wanted to live, that you came here to live. all this time you've been suffering in silence, it's time to, the conclusion to that is coming. Stop suffering in silence. Speak your truth. All right. And your advice for spiritual truth. The advice for the throat chakra was the throat chakra. The advice for the solar plexus was suffering in silence. Stop it. Your suffering in silence is keeping you stagnated in suffering. God knows nothing of suffering. Suffering is something that comes from man by our actions and the roads and the paths and the decisions that we make. We are the cause of our own suffering and the suffering of each other. Let's just be real. Spiritual truth, please. What do you have for spiritual truth? Triumph. You will triumph through spiritual truth. I awaken to the vision of my highest truth. You will be triumphant. You will have spiritual truth. This is that spiritual development I was talking about. You must be fully committed and focused on these things moving forward. And some of you need to go into solitude to get this spiritual strength that you need to move on. 9, 9, and 9. This is the wrapping up. Conclusions are coming, guys. Conclusions are within reach. This Capricorn new moon is bringing in conclusions and new beginnings. Financial and material changes. This is a 5. Balance is coming as well. Okay? All right, people. I love you guys for coming and sharing, for your love, your likes, your shares, your subscribes. If you are not subscribed or you have not liked the video, make sure to hit the thumbs up. Also, personal readings are available. If you want to know more about that, then hit me in my DMs or my IMs, instant messages on Facebook, direct messages on Instagram. You can also email me at bmgibutta, B like boy, M like Mary, I like igloo, BMGI, I'm sorry, Black Moon Goddess Intuition, B like black, M like moon, G like goddess, I like intuition, okay? bmgibutta, BUTTA.com. You can also email me there, okay? For my Facebook people, you can hit the book button on my Black Moon Goddess Intuition page, and it will jump on my calendar, and I will get in contact with you. And I guess that's about it. Oh, also, coaching sessions, life coaching sessions are available. I do have monthly programs, or I do have single sessions, or not like a monthly, like a 3-month, 6-month, or a year program, coaching session program. But I do have workshops and webinars and things like that. I also have group and one-on-one sessions. So if you're interested in that, be sure to drop a comment, hit me up, and we can further discuss that. I hope everybody has a great Christmas and a happy New Year. I will be back up here probably tomorrow. I'm going to see. I'm going to have my, look, triumphant success and triumph again. And financial and material changes. You will have what you need. Call it in. It's the new moon. Do your new moon rituals, guys. New moon rituals. Write down everything that it is that you want to receive. Heart chakra, from a place of gratitude. Gratitude in the middle of this reading. Gratitude. Okay? Call in everything that you want. As big as you can imagine it to be. If you can't imagine it, and then think of a better situation than what you're in. Whatever it is that you're trying to get over, get under, get through, speak on it. Lay it on the altar. Give it to God. Give it to Source. Give it to Spirit. make sure that you are operating from a pure and positive heart space, not from a place of negativity, hurt, harm, or depression or anxiety. If you are suffering from anxiety or depression, please, if you need to seek professional help, please do so. It's a real thing. And especially in the Black community where it's so taboo for us to talk about us Black people having mental illness. It's common like everybody else. We're not exempt from mental illness. So please, if you are suffering from mental illness, please get the help that you need. Okay? If it's not religious or something like that, please seek professional counseling and help. If you feel that you need coaching or life coaching to help you deal with coping mechanisms and things like that of life, I am here. I have been there. I have also had I've also dealt with depression and anxiety and things of that nature and being overwhelmed. I understand. I've been there. No, I never had to go and seek professional help, but having a life coach and having a mentor and having somebody there that to listen and that understands really does work wonders. And someone that has been there that can give you coping mechanisms, new ways of thinking, new ways of perceiving life, new ways of going about the way you live your life. Those things do help. So I urge you and I challenge you to do what's best for your own sanity, your own mental health. And if you're scared to go to mental health, and if you want to just try, you just need somebody to talk to, I do offer those services too. Counseling sessions are not the only thing that I do. Tarot is not the only thing that I do. I do have other products and services, and I do offer other things that I don't show and share here. So if you're interested in a product or a service that I have not mentioned here, or you just need some advice on something, I will just hit me up. I'll let you know the prices for different things, the time limits and things of that nature. But I am here to help, to be a conduit, to help you maneuver through life, maneuver through evolution, maneuver through what we call suffering. Suffering, for a lot of us, we feel like it's something that we don't have any control over, but we do. Okay, it's all about changing your perception. It's all about changing your mindset. It's all about what you are bringing in or what you're allowing into your life, your energy field, and how you react or not to it. Okay, so at any rate, that's the end of that. I do appreciate you guys for coming and being with me here today. I really do appreciate all of your love and support. Please continue to support the channel. Check me out on YouTube, Black Moon Goddess Intuition. I'm going to be doing some changes on my Facebook channel. So from now on, the readings will be on my Black Moon Goddess Intuition page. And I'm going to be talking about just spirituality, how it resonates and settles within the body. Just things all spiritual will be on my regular profile page, which is the Rosmika Black Moon Harris profile page. That is where I will be getting more into literature, techniques, practical ways of doing things, meditations, guided meditations. I'll be starting doing guided meditations. I'll also be doing candle workings and things of that nature. So if you're interested in putting your name in on spell works that I'll be doing, you will have an opportunity to do that as well. So if you do, from now on, the readings will be strictly on the Black Moon Goddess Intuition page itself, or you can catch it on my Instagram, or you can catch it on my YouTube, or you can catch me on YouNow from time to time, okay? So just make sure that you hit the like, share, subscribe button. Make sure that you turn on your notifications so that you know every time that I go live. I am going to start having sweepstakes for free readings. So if you make it to the end of my videos, there will be a question, comment, something that you would have to do to let me know that you made it all the way to the end of the video, and to get your free reading or free working, okay? The 20% across all products and services at BNGI is still in effect until the week of my birthday, which is next week. My birthday is Monday, January 2nd. Oh, did y'all see that? The Fool card and the Sun. New beginnings. Happiness is on the rise. There's wheat. This is, things are starting to harvest. Okay? All right, guys. I love you guys. You guys have a great holiday. Happy Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. You guys be safe out there. Make sure that when you decide that you're making these New Year's resolutions, make sure that you keep them. Because when you don't, guess what? For the rest of the year, you're going to have that hanging over your head and shit ain't going to go right in that field, which is going to trickle down to the rest of your life. Remember, everything is a butterfly effect. Just because you're trying to change your outlook on how you see money doesn't mean that that's not going to affect your relationships. I'm just saying. Everything is a butterfly effect. If you're interested in knowing more about the Black Moon Butterfly Effect, be sure to drop me a comment, leave me a message, hit me in my DMs or IMs. Again, you guys be blessed. Happy holidays. And I will see you again before 2022 is over. Peace.